Oh, the other time, the other gray. This one was very nasty. This was the one that attacked me when I was sleeping. I was sharing a hotel room with my employer in another state. We were going to do a job together, and I was attacked in my sleep, but in the spirit. This gray, what I would describe as a tall gray. He's taller than the little one. Was like pushing on my face. We're face to face, and he's like squeezing my head in the spirit. I always said that it felt like he's using like telekinetic power to like torment me and like inflict pain and suffering on my face. But I think that was just he's spirit, right? Evil spirit, and he was hurting my spirit. Okay, by doing this because it was very painful, and I was like moaning in my sleep, like, I've experienced night terrors for years and years, and the drug and alcohol, and I was oppressed. It was before I was delivered, and my boss was getting upset. He was like, "Shut up!" I find that actually woke me up, and that stopped that whole experience. But that demon, that gray demon, gray alien, but it's not an alien, was so close. Even though it was dark in the spirit, his skin, it wasn't fully gray. It had color. Okay, like when you see oil, like in a little bit of water, and it has that like rainbow, like shimmer to it, or even just like the blackest oil that has that little shimmer, that rainbow shimmer, is what it looked like. But it was his gray skin, very dark gray, but it had that little rainbow effect to it when you got really, really close. Maybe it was, the little bit of light that I had that was reflecting off of it, and you could see that color because there's no light in that being himself.